Today, we're gonna react to some toxic workplaces that just might make you feel a little bit better about yours. Maybe. Let's celebrate the fiscal year end with donuts and desserts. Yum! Show appreciation for everyone in the office for all their hard work that this time of year brings. Aw, how's that toxic? Please bring donuts or desserts to share Friday, September 27th. And then the caption, if that's not bad enough, says 2 billion, yeah, with a B, billion in gross profit. You know what you all should do? Not a single person bring a donut or anything in and see what happens. Nobody. You are going on strike right now. You're not bringing any sweet treats in. You're not doing it, and we're gonna see what happens. That's gross. Bathroom breaks. Staff notice. Please stop using bathroom breaks as an excuse to search for new jobs. Karma. Bathroom breaks are now limited to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Listen, not everybody can go in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. However, you probably shouldn't be looking for other jobs on the clock. I mean, be a little bit more discreet about it. I mean, unless you're trying to get fired. Is that what you're trying to do here? You're trying to get fired? But if you know, job, that people are doing that, maybe, self-reflection as to why are so many people looking for jobs in the bathroom. What is so miserable about this place? Maybe it couldn't possibly be the fact that we've limited the amount of time you can use the bathroom. The fun police. Attention employees of redacted. Work is not meant to be fun. Sure it is. If you enjoy your job, it's meant to be fun. This is your job. Do not dedicate work time to discussion of non-work topics. Oh, Lord. Do not facilitate friendships during work hours. Exchange phone numbers and or hang out after work is complete. I want to know what kind of job this is. Reach me at, I'm assuming it's a phone number, if a coworker is having non-work discussions on company time. Work is not your daycare. Truth. Is this a joke? Is this trying to be funny? I'm so confused. We want you to be miserable at your job. We want you to go searching for new jobs in the bathroom, but you got to do it within 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We got a new district manager. Absolutely no taking of any kind of food home. No donuts, new or staled out old. Okay. No cookies, muffins, no pizza, no fried food, no sandwiches, no subs, no wraps, no salads, nothing. Nada. We do not take any type of food home unless it is paid for, even if it's a waste. If you are eating it, it needs to be paid for. Kitchen does not close until 10:30 p.m. 10:30 p.m., 10:30 p.m. It does not close when you want to close it. This is something that goes without saying. It's Casey's rules. Oh, is Casey's the job, place, or the person? 10:30 p.m. Not a moment before. Smoking requires clocking out. If you are smoking, then clock out. First time is a warning. Second time is written. Third is final. Termination. Read and sign, everyone. At least they're not limiting you to a 2 minute and 30 second bathroom break. Do we need to clock out for that too, though? That's a genuine question. Woo! That would have been better in a meeting, I feel like, versus a passive aggressive not so passive letter. These managers out here be managing hard. Being a nurse right now has its perks. Employees, a snack will be provided for you today at the food court in appreciation for your hard work. Today's snack, a banana, available from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. They want you to stay healthy. You should be thankful what we give you. Yay, a nana. And they're probably the nanas that are getting ready to go bad too. They're not like fresh. It's brown. My manager deleted the hours I worked from my check. Total hours, 0. I'm allowed to clock in when I do complimentary training sessions with my clients. When I opened my app today to do so, I noticed the hours that I worked from last week were removed. In the grand scheme of things, it wasn't much, but it's the principle of it. You are exactly correct. If someone says you're allowed to be paid for these things, you should be paid for those things. That's a perk of the job, correct? They manipulated me into staying late every day and then deleted my hours without even letting me know. And yes, I do plan on quitting, currently trying to figure out where I can train my clients in the meantime. Yeah, go, goodbye, sayonara, see you later. They're literally stealing from you. But if you were stealing from them, or if you were milking the clock, as we say, you'd be gone. You'd be out of there faster than they could blink. You better get to searching in the bathroom in your 2.5 minute break. I'm sorry, I will stop with that, okay? $90 million in sales, and this Target store I can read, I promise. Rewarded the workers with cupcakes. And those are the cheap cupcakes. Those are like, the little teeny tiny ones. They're delicious, but they're cheap. They're only a couple bucks for a whole pack of them. Why do people do this? Someone either threw out the lunch I bought or ate it, but it's gone. I told the manager and she said she can't do anything because it wasn't in a lunchbox with my name on it. People are beep. Yes, they are. Also, that's BS. It's required you put your name on your stuff that you brought, but it's not a requirement for someone else to just not eat the food that they didn't bring, right? Oh my gosh, fun story. One time I was at work and I was in college, and one of my coworkers brought in like a new creamer, and I was bored, so I drank coffee on the job, and she told me you can have this creamer anytime you would like. And so I took her up on that. I love coffee, I love creamer, and I was like, cool, I'll try it. And the one time that I used it, she walked in while I was pouring it and was like offended that I was using her coffee creamer. And then I was so embarrassed that I didn't drink coffee ever again while I was at work. But that's wrong. I mean, we are grown adults. If you have a job, I would assume you are an adult or close to being one. And common sense, which I know is lacking these days, common sense is that we don't eat other people's food. That's not what we do. Okay? That's not appropriate. Founder feels pride after having 0 work-life balance. Recently, I started telling candidates right in the first interview that we offer no work-life balance. Typical work days start at 9 a.m. and end at 11 p.m. often later. And we work Saturdays and sometimes even Sundays. Let me guess, you're having a hard time finding people to work for you or stay. Wonder why? I emphasize that the environment is high stress and there is no tolerance for poor work. It felt wrong to do this at first, but I am convinced now that transparency is good, and I'd much rather have people know this from the get-go rather than find out on their first day. I'm curious if any other people do this and if there's some obvious pitfall that I'm missing. You're missing the fact that people have lives outside of work. That's what you're missing. Reality. I quit with 100 hours of PTO and they changed my hourly rate to $1 an hour. Is that allowed? Is that legal? We need to contact the work at home lawyer from the last video and ask him if that's legal. We totally do. It'll be linked above somewhere. And at the end of this video, I'm genuinely asking, is that legal? Holy cow! Although, at least they paid it. I know plenty of people that have quit jobs with PTO and they just didn't get them. They found reasons to not pay them. But $1 an hour, that's theft. Company enforced monthly 2-hour drive into the office to improve collaborative working. And nobody else showed up. I wouldn't either. 2 hours? Nope. Especially if you hired me for a remote job. It's a remote job. And the second that it is no longer remote is the second that I quit or try to quit. I don't blame them for not showing up. What are they going to do? Fire you? Maybe. Depends. Weigh your options. But 2 hours is a long time to expect somebody to come in. Even if it's once a month, that's a lot. This is normal for a workplace. I've been noticing that when you are scheduled to leave at 5 p.m. that you are not waiting until 5 p.m. to clock out. As we have gone over before in the past, all technicians are only able to clock out before a scheduled time when it is approved by this person or myself. Please do not make it a habit. These are the days that you were scheduled and left before the scheduled time without any approval over the past couple of months. And the clock out times are 4:59. Just stay that extra minute. Check out my Christmas bonus after making my company $1 million in the last 2 months. A $25 gift card. We value you so much, but don't use the bathroom too much. That'll get you fired. And don't eat our food. The break room at work. It's better than the bathroom. I'm sorry, I said I was gonna stop. That's because they don't want you to take a break. They want you to go to the dungeon and then be so miserable that you'll never go back. I'd go in there anyway, just for funsies. I love the break room, don't you? The treats that my job left us for our hard work were all expired. Guess that means your job's expired too. Oh my gosh. Maybe they didn't know, okay? Maybe they didn't know that they were expired and they thought they were doing a good deed. I'm gonna go with that. I doubt it, but I'm gonna go with that because can't. The employee appreciation meal my company once provided. There's nothing there. Did you eat it before taking the picture? Please tell me that you did, because that wouldn't even satisfy like a toddler's hunger. We only appreciate you this much. That is all of the toxic workplace chaos I can handle for today. I know that you've got good toxic workplace stories. Let me know about them in the comments. Maybe I'll even read yours in a video one day. We shall see. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Please leave me a thumbs up if you liked it and would like to see more. And don't forget to subscribe so you can hang out with me every week. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.